Hello friends, and welcome to It's Just Lines, our simple drawing series. Today we are going to be drawing an owl. I've got my Sharpie, I've got my paper. Let's get started. We're going to start with the eye part of the owl and this kind of eyebrow line. All right, so we're going to start with kind of a curved V to get that eyebrow, and I'm starting closer to the top of my paper. So I'm going to curve one line down like that. All right, and then I'm going to come back up and follow that same curve going this way. So you want them to be about the same on both sides. All right, now let's do the beak, and that's kind of like a teardrop or a upside down raindrop. We got our little beak line. Awesome. Now owls have really big eyes. We're going to do 2 big circles for those eyes, and they sit and they touch that V line that we first did. So I'm going to do really large round circle for that eye, and then another one over here on this side. All right, wow, those are really big eyes. Okay, now we're gonna do another circle inside of that circle. So come in a little bit, and we're gonna leave a little ring to create another circle inside of that one. And inside of that circle, we're gonna have 2 small circles. One is a little bit bigger than the other, so we got one there, and then a little bit smaller one. And these are the reflection spots. All right, so let's do another one on this side. We've got our big circle that creates that ring around, and then our smaller circles for our reflection spots. Okay, go ahead and color in all of the space around those smaller circles, being sure to leave the insides of them white, and our owl eyes will start to appear. All right, so I'm leaving that little space white there, and if you accidentally color too much in, you can always come back with a white colored pencil and make your reflection spots a little bit bigger. So I'll probably do that when I add color at the end. Okay, so we've got our eyes colored in, and now I think we need to complete the head. Okay, so let's add a curved line here for kind of the top of the head, and it's going to be just a little bit inside of our first little V lines that we did. All right, so slightly curved line for the top of our owl's head. And now we're going to do the ears. They look kind of like cat ears, right? They're pointy, like triangles. So 2 kind of triangle ears for our owl. Okay, and you all remember, if I'm ever going too quickly for you, you can always pause the video. Okay, all right, we're going to continue down, and we're going to make his body now, and we're going to come down to about here. We need to leave some room at the bottom of the page for the feet and the tail and the little stick that he's sitting on. But this is kind of a long curved line. All right, so watch how I do it on this side. I'm going to slowly bring mine in and stop about there. All right, and then I'll do the same thing on this side. Slow curved line that's coming in a little bit closer. And I'm not closing that curve though, because I want to add his little feet. So let's do that now. And it's just kind of toes that are clutching around that stick. So I'm going to do 3 long, kind of skinny ovals for his toes on one foot. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here. So he's got 3 toes over there and 3 toes over here. Okay, now let's make the stick that he's sitting on. So in between, we're going to draw 2 lines And it's okay. They're kind of straight, but it's okay if they wobble a little bit because it's a stick, right? So, and then on this side, we'll continue our stick going over here. All right, now our owl is sitting on a stick. What else does he need? He still needs a lot of things, right? So let's do his tail. Okay, that's coming under the line. We'll kind of pick up where we left off there and make the tail come in a little bit closer together, and then give it some, some zigzags. These are the feathers that are at the bottom of the owl's tail. All right, so now he's got his tail, and we'll do his wings. The wings will come up a little bit lower than the eyes, and they're gonna curve back around and meet the tail. And I'm gonna put them behind the stick. So when I come from here, we're gonna jump over the stick, jump over, so it looks like the wings are behind him, okay? Same thing on this side, come in, jump over the stick, and there's his wings behind his tail. Okay, let's add some of the details of the feathers and things on his belly. So just to make that kind of feathery belly, we're gonna do a wavy line here. So this is kind of like a curved little wavy, it could be sort of zigzaggy line too for his belly. And this is where the feathers will be a different color than they are on the rest of his body. And then we can also continue that little bit of a curve down at the bottom, okay? And then for all these little feather lines, they're just little bitty U's, all right? It's not even a deep U. You're just gonna come in there and add as many feathers as you want on your owl's belly. All right, how does he look? Nice. Yours may not look exactly like mine. That's okay. The important thing is that you are learning how to draw and having fun doing it, right? Let's add a few lines on his tail that come down like this. Some more of those feather lines coming down. There we go. And should we maybe add a few of those lines on his wings too? Why not? Let's add a few lines that kind of follow his wings. I'm still jumping over my stick there that he's sitting on. There we go. All right, you all, I think we've got an owl. Let's color him in, okay? Let's add some color. So I've got my colored pencils here, and I'm going to be using a couple shades of brown for the owl. I'm doing kind of a realistic coloring. You could choose any colors. If you wanted a pink owl, you could have a pink or a blue owl or a purple one. It doesn't matter, it's up to you. But I'm going to do mine sort of realistic. So I've got some browns and some gray for the feathers and a little bit of a lighter kind of a peachy color for the belly. And then I've got some yellow for the eye ring and for the beaks. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to pull out my white colored pencil too, so I can make those reflection spots a little bit bigger. All right, I'm going to fast forward through this part, but you can always pause the video and skip to the end if you want to kind of see how I did my colors and match them. Often birds have feathers that have lots of different shades of a color in them. So they might look brown, but they might have a dark brown and a light brown, or a few different, tones or shades of a color in them. I think I need to extend that branch so it runs off the edge of the paper. Yes, and then I'll keep coloring a little bit. I pulled in some black to make that stick a little darker so it looks different from the owl itself. All right, I've got him mostly colored in, but you know what? I feel like his tail needs to be longer. All right, friends, I'm about done with my coloring, and I realized that his tail wasn't long enough, so I just made it a little bit longer. I extended my lines and made it a little bit longer and just added some color to that. So you could do that too if you feel like your tail needs to be a little longer on your owl. but I would love to see how yours turned out. You can share it with me on our Facebook page at Club Firefly Kids and get yours uploaded into our Shine gallery. Until next time, keep on drawing. And remember, it's just lines.